Right, welcome to the Spitfire. We've got Gatwick Director in the background there, just as we're flying in the Kent region, so just to keep a bit of a steer cleared of him. Simulating daytime because it's just better. We're going to try and push the Spitfire to its absolute limits today. First things first, let's get the thing started. So, 3 clicks right rudder, 3 clicks downwards trim, carb heat on, prop control and mixture high, throttle forwards until the things go. So now if we've activated the battery, because the battery switch is just behind there. Magnetos both on. Fuel needs to go on. Open these two here. This goes on here. That goes on. And I'm just going to do it with the fuel pump. There you go, fuel pressure's off. Open up the primer. 7.
Director, good evening again. You're wing 5 Tango Lima.
Let's do 10.
Flat, 3,500.
So you've got 16 degrees Celsius or so. Right, that should be primed now. Clear right, clear left. Looks like clear front. So start.
258 Foxtrot Alpha Tower 124 225. Bye bye.
124 225. 10 out of 10 arrival. See you later. 58 Foxtrot Alpha. Bye bye.
Right, so we're going to try and push the Spitfire to the limits by flying it hard and flying it fast with high RPMs and basically max power. What that's going to do is it's going to wear out our engine, and we're just going to see how that happens and how we can react to it should it happen. Taxi out to the right.
Leaving the 37 Kilo Hotel with the flight level 150.
837 Kilo Hotel, good evening. Can I interest you in the super duper expeditious 1 Alpha arrival?
I've had that conversation already.
Give me a second. What does that mean if I say yes?
It means you get a very quick arrival.
Say yes. That's the correct answer.
Let me just verify that real quick, please.
Sorry, was that a yes? You happy to give it a go?
What's it called again?
It's not on a chart. It's like a homebrew kind of procedure, but it's like a long left base, straight right.
Right.
I'll give it a try then.
No, you'll love it. Everyone loves it. Descend flight level 80 then, and I'll get you further descent shortly.
The flight level 80 for easy 37 Kilo Hotel.
Nice. This guy's banter. Right, we're just taxiing down from the runway. And we're going to have to do airshow tactics. We've got a cap of 3.5 on the altitude here, so we may be able to get higher, but I'm not really sure how, as it's not part of Gatwick, but it is low-key part of the arrival routes to Gatwick. This is Headcorn Airfield, by the way, an old RAF base. You might have seen a few of the old Dakotas, Spitfires and Harvards hanging around the back there. We're just taxiing to the runway. Presumably this is the active, given the wind there.
.37 Kilo Hotel, fly heading 155.
Okay, set it here, toe brakes and parking brake there.
40 miles.
So we've got -4 on the boost, that gets us 2,000 RPM. Magneto left, drops up. Magneto right.
37 Kilo Hotel, fly heading 155.
Heading 155 for that easy 37 Kilo Hotel.
Right on 3774, you with me?
Run up is incomplete. Okay.
Roger, flight level 130.
This thing is basically designed to get off the ground really quickly, so the oil temperatures are low for departure. Okay, prop cycles normally. Parking brake released. Line up.
Doing 5 Tango Lima, Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
So left side's clear.
Thank you very much. Have a nice evening. You're 5 Tango Lima.
You too.
Gatwick control. ED2 Echo.
82 to Echo, hello, you're very, very high. Descend flight level 160 with your best rate of descent, please.
Sure, I'll descend to flight level 160. Now we've got given descent from landing north, so yeah, there we have it. Easy to echo.
Yeah, he wouldn't give you descent that far out, but it's the distance 1 golf arrival, descent 160 with your best rate of descent.
Sure, happy to descend to 160, and if you want to come in and hold, I'm happy to do that, so easy to echo.
Yeah, no worries, just see how we get on.
Okay, there we go, we're departed now. 140 knots, close to the canopy. So now we're going to try and drive it hard. So how are we going to do that? Let's take straight level flight. Head towards the church. Picking up speed nicely. Full power, more speed. 240 knots, pull up.
Flight level 130.
Vertical. Roll. Cruise. 360 degrees opening. No, we just stalled instead.
37 kilo hotel,
Set there.
got about 25 miles to go now.
2,800 feet.
4,000 feet.
Left hand side of the airfield.
1009.
That's 4,000 to an H1009, keep things good on.
Follow the railway. Where will this get us? I don't know. Could be spicy.
15 kilo hotel, got about 28 miles to go.
Okay, that's 3,000.
Gatwick direct to good 79 Quebec Tango, just left Chidley, descending flight level 100.
879 Quebec Tango, hello, flight heading 150, descend flight level 80.
Full power.
Heading 150, descend 80.
And basically, let's have a look and see what our damage rate is. Go settings. 30%. The more mad things we do with this plane, the better it is.
Kilo hotel, left 110 degrees, one established on the localizer, 08 right, descend towards the glide.
110, one established.
Pointing at the airfield. Roll. Bit messy that. Get over the 03. Start to pull up now. Flatten off. And Tessera. Vertical climb now.
Everyone, 3774, Unicom now 1228, bye bye.
Let's do another one.
See ya. Everyone, 245, same to you. Continue on Unicom 122 decimal. It's just your information. There is a Heathrow departure via Detling, so just be aware of that. It's 6,000 feet.
Running full power just to really ride the engine.
You did?
Pull some G's.
Direct, good evening, Contact from Metro, is with you flying through 2,500 for 7,500 feet.
Contact 3 from X-ray, hello,
Killing
flight
the pilot
level
puffing away there.
177. And you flying to flight level 170, Contact 3.
Full back on the stick, really. Okay. Let's do some mad rolls. Choosing rudder.
To Echo, plan to take up the hold at Willow. You can descend now flight level at
55% on the engine.
Try and take the hold at Willow and down to 90.
Let's try barrel roll full power. Let's get to about 200 knots. And pull back and up. It's a barrel roll. Do an aileron roll. That's about aileron roll. How about a stall turn?
Kilo Hotel, sunset the tower, 124225, bye bye.
Tourist Tower 124, 225, thank you very much. You can go that line.
Do a better stall turn over here. Let's go slightly northbound.
Up. 79 Quebec Tango, stand left heading 140 degrees, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1009.
Left 140, down to 5,000, QNH 1009, 79 Quebec Tango.
That's better. Stall turn. Straighten up. Let the speed build up. Let's do stall turn into loop.
What was the call sign? I think that was a Mustique 300, hello to you, climb slot level 170.
And roll off the top.
Object 3 to X-ray, Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
122.80, thank you for service. Bye-bye, Tom Jeffrey.
Yeah.
It's just trying to exhaust it here. Gatwick's not annoyed with us yet, so that's all good. Pull, pull, pull. Right, what other G-forces can we pull? I'd want to be higher for anything else. We would be above 3,500 to do things like spins, for example. So we're not going to do a spin. But we can try a snap roll. No, not really.
79 Quebec Tango,
Kind
descend
of.
4,000 feet. Down to 4,000.
So there's a little VRP over here, which is a dirt track. Somewhere near the edge of the controlled airspace here. And just north of that dirt track there's a little private field. That'll be quite fun to see. So along the train, there's the dirt track, and it's called, I believe, well, Luke's Field. Runway 02. Oh, what's happening to the engine now? 93%. There's Luke's Field somewhere over here. Ah, that's probably in there. Just busted the airspace there, so we'll go back down. Nearly going. Let's drive a little bit harder, I think. Point down, build up some speed. Loop. Half loop and back down. 95% nearly gone. 2,500, not quite in controlled airspace. 98% on the engine. Okay, temporary failure, it's just dropped off a bit there. It's starting to choke basically, it's not quite dead yet, but it's getting there.
Avocado 300, confirm you're climbing flight level 170.
So back at 82% really.
79 Quebec Tango, turn left heading to 115.
Look at the train line here, that's going to be my orientation basically.
Right, descend quick flight path. Left 115,
Really pull this thing around really, it's mental.
France 2596, you on the frequency?
Literally, look at that, it's full aerobatic.
France 2596, hello, climb flight level 130 and route direct to Dagger.
See how close we can get to the ground before pulling up into a loop.
Okay, flight level 130. Echo, descend flight level 80, speed 220 knots.
0 and 220 knots for ED2 Echo.
Still hasn't lost it, it still doesn't want to go. There's a bit of spin there. Spin recovery. Applied. So, throttle off, rudder opposite to spin, and elevated to neutral.
AT0436, Gatwick Director, hello. Fly heading 315, descend flight level 100.
This might be the time, it stayed at 97% that time.
I have very problem with my aircraft or recovery, but I may be
No, that's gone.
disconnect.
Okay, I think that's an engine failure.
2596, roger.
Okay, let's find our nearest field. There's Headcorn right, left turn direct.
QNH 1009.
Down to 2,000 feet was it, and turn up to 275 for ED2 Echo.
It's heading 275 and 3,000 feet on the QNH of 1009.
Let's make long final.
Okay, roger that. Down to 3,000 feet.
Loads of room actually.
1010.
Got plenty of other fields, so that we can go in there, maybe that might look, that's a bit long, on a side hill, so we don't want that one.
PC79 Quebec Tango, Tower 124225, bye bye.
Okay,
Tower 124225.
let's turn final and start descending.
PC79 Quebec Tango. So yeah.
Okay, long high final, let's do gear down. So I selected gear down. Gear not going down. Right, okay. Let's pump this. That's the emergency gear lowering. Okay, gear is now down according to the light, so we'll stay there. Okay, now I'm looking for 110 knots best glide speed. Field's in sight, engine's completely done for, I'm at full power, so I can actually cut off power there. Well, since the engine's gone, let's turn off the fuel.
576, correction, speedbird 576 Tango, climb flight level 170.
Climbing flight level 170, speedbird 576.
So fuel's cut off, fuel pump off. Do mixture lean. There's the field, we're supposed to have gear down, so let's just continue. And do a bit of a side slip here to get us down.
AC0436, descend flight level 80.
Okay, that's quite a high descent rate. Touchdown. Brakes still work. We didn't do flaps at all.
Turn right heading 295.
Oh, there goes the engine.
Echo.
Get off the wrong way. Can we even taxi into the stand? Let's just roll. I might need some help from here. There we go. Blew up the engine. with some aerobatics, and then came back into the airfield and made an emergency landing. Well, it was an emergency landing. We didn't use flaps in the end. We could have done though, as they will always come down. Ow. Nice. First time that's actually worked out properly.